All right. So thank you for coming. 10 minutes. The most favorite stretches I have after like cycling, running, anything in Pilates, anything like that will be just to start off opening up your hips. Take a second to open the feet past hip distance apart. Do the shakeout from the hands. I know I always do this one, but just try to loosen up upper body and all that work that you probably did just do after you're getting like off of the bike, after you're doing however many miles, running, whatever. Shake it out, shake it out. And then we're going to take the arms up, bending the knees. So bring yourself opened wide with the arms, lengthen and stretch towards the sky. And then as you exhale, let the arms float down to your sides and take a forward fold. So just let your head drop down. Think of the back of your neck even dropping down, chin pulls to chest. And then just nodding the chin to chest, letting the hamstring stretch out, letting the lower back feel a little bit more of that release. And then go ahead, walk your hands to that left foot. Stay over on that left foot for a second. Gauge how tight you are in the low back. So if this already feels really bad for the low back, go ahead and soften both of your knees. If you're okay to keep the legs straight, let's keep the right hand on the inside of that left foot and now extend, reaching your left arm up. I know it's like a weird game of Twister, but you're thinking right hand down by that left ankle, left hand stretches, and you're rotating through your spine to receive more of a stretch through that back right leg as well as your lower back and your spine. Take a nice breath in, take a nice breath out, and then let that arm come down and go ahead, walk yourself on over that other foot. And other side, other leg, different story. So if this side feels even worse, go ahead, soften maybe the right knee, maybe soften both of the knees just a little bit. But sticking with now your left hand on that right foot, we're going to take and reach our right arm up. So you're getting the spinal twist, that rotation in. So just looking up toward that right arm that's stretching. If that's too much for your neck, you can keep your head down and just continue to reach towards your right foot with that left hand. And if I haven't confused you enough already with the right hand, left foot, all that stuff, just try to hold the stretch for another 5. And then we're going to come on down in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that right hand down. Walk it back to your center. And now soften both of your knees. Drop your butt down and then lift your head up. And then just go ahead. It's like a little froggy stretch. Go ahead and lift the hips back up. So you're rounding in your spine, dropping your head down. Feel that curvature in your back. And then let the butt and hips drop back down. Just do 2 more like that and breathe. You're doing awesome. Just think butt drops, head drops as those hips lift. And then we're going to take it and round all the way up. So you're going to stretch up towards the sky with those arms in 2, or if you're already there, that's right, and 1. So just start to follow that movement vertebra by vertebra. The arms are going to lengthen. Reach the arms up overhead, and then take the arms, shake them out, shake out the shoulders. And now we're going to go for a side reach. It's kind of like a banana stretch. We're going to take both of the arms, extend over to one side, feel that side part of your torso stretch, and just do a light little pull over. And then we'll go ahead, bring it back center, do it the other side. So just reach up, lengthen towards the sky, soften the shoulders if you notice you're just all up in your ears, and then take it to the other side. So you're just getting that lovely, or maybe if you're real tight, not so lovely, but attempting to get the side bend on that side of your waist. This is for another just about 5 seconds. In 4, we'll come back into center. In 3, 2, and 1, bring it back center. And now shake those arms out again. Bring your feet so they're now just about hip distance apart. We're going to bend the knees. Take the arms up, reach overhead, stretch. Now circle the arms back behind you, and this is where you're pushing onto your lower back to feel your belly stretch, the low back stretch, and then this will take us right into a forward fold. So you're giving the abdominals a stretch, the lower back a stretch, and now round down through your spine, down through your upper back, mid back, lower back to just go into that forward fold again. So we're also working flexibility especially after you have done a workout, you're warm. This is like the prime time to allow the hips and lower back to do a little, hopefully, a little bit more in the stretch department. And then once you're there in that forward fold, stay here. We're going to walk the hands out in front of us just a little bit and then walk the feet back. You can bend the knees too to get into it, but we're going to end up in a downward facing dog with the palms down, hips up, heads down. Pedal out the right knee and then pedal out that left knee. So you're just dropping one knee at a time. And then on the foot, that's not the knee that's bending, you're trying to press that heel down to achieve more of a stretch for that hamstring, stretch for that calf muscle. And just try to relax the head, just breathe easy. We've got another 5. You're doing very well. Another 4. In 3, we're going to come on down to the knees. In 2, and press all the way back onto our hips with our butt for child's pose. There's your 1. So just finishing out with those knee pedals, and then drop the knees down onto your mat. Extend your butt back onto your heels, and then reach those arms out. So just taking that nice classic child's pose with the arms extending away. Let your head relax. This is one where just think about the back of your neck, releasing down a little bit and just breathing. And after we've been in this for just a few more seconds, I want you to think of the arms reaching away from your shoulders. So imagine like somebody's standing in front of you and they're gently pulling your arms away, and your head's gonna drop down a little bit more. So just getting that shoulder stretch, and just breathe. We've got another just about 10 seconds for this one. In 9, in 8, in 7, we'll come on up. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Shake out your hand, shake out your wrist. Just do that little handshake here. And then we're gonna sit on our butt and go into an extension with your right leg out, and that left heel is coming in towards your inner thigh. So situate yourself where you've got enough space you can reach one leg away from that hip. The shoulders are squared off, so the left heel will start off here pulling into the inner thigh. Right leg is lengthening. Do a little toe wiggle once you get into it, and then we're going to take the hands, shake them out, do the big reach up overhead. So you're lengthening, try to sit up tall. So if you imagine, again, you don't want to be slouched down where your back can go into that C curve for this one. Try to think of like lifting up, and then turn your torso so your chest is facing towards where that right leg is, and then round through the spine. Just gently start to open up from that left side lower back, and do what you can. This is one of those where if you're reaching like, this really, really hurts, Katie, I don't, just honestly, just dropping your hands close to that knee, just twisting through your spine and trying to work from the low back, it'll eventually get better. So whatever you can do, just holding on that right leg. We're here for just about 10 more seconds. So maybe you can drop your head, drop the chin if that feels okay. Maybe just do another like attempt to release in the shoulders a little bit. Drop the elbow down. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift on up. Now bring the right foot in to meet that left foot. So we're coming into this butterfly stretch before we do the other side. Connect the soles of your feet together. And this one especially for like the hips, the lower back and hips. This is a really good one, but it might feel terrible the first few times. So take your hands, clasp them over your feet. And you can even see one of my hips is way tighter than this. This leg's like lifting up. We are not even on either side. So just do what you can. Pull the hands together on those feet. Draw your elbows back in towards where your belly button is. Now pull yourself forward. So you're giving yourself essentially an assisted stretch as you drop down to the chest. And then once you've dropped down, relax that grip and let your head drop. And just let your low back do what it's going to do. Let the hips do what they're going to do. But just try to chill here. I know it's easier said than done. Just let it do what it's going to do as far as the muscles releasing. This is for another 10 seconds. Just breathe. You're doing great. In 9, 8, so the hand grip was relaxed. In 7, 6, we'll lift on up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, lift on up. And now we're going to keep this right knee bent. The left leg is going to lengthen out that side. And this is the one for me where I'm like, oh, doesn't feel very good. So do what you can do to open up the hips. This right knee is bent open to the side. So if you're actually able to be on a complete mat, let that right knee shine pretty much towards the corner edge. The left leg lengthens out. That right heel is pulling into your inner thighs. And then we'll take the hands, shake them out again. Sit up tall, lengthen through the spine. Now turn your torso, turn your chest so you're actually facing that left leg, and then drop it on down for that nice, I say nice with quotes, that attempt to get a little bit deeper on that right side. Just lengthen out and just breathe. Take it in, take a nice inhale in, take that nice exhale out. Try to let the shoulders relax just a little bit more, and just again, know that some of these ones, they're always going to be challenging, but on the ones in particular where we're working low back, the hips, you will get, as you get more flexible and work on it, it will get a little bit better. So wiggle the toes on that left foot. Maybe you can take a reach a little bit further to that leg. Big inhale, big exhale. This is your last 10 seconds. In 9, in 8, last 7. Good job. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit on up. Good job. And then you can either bring the feet together again, trying that butterfly again, or just do that cross position. Shake out the hands, and we'll finish right here. Just one more inhale, one more exhale. Reach the arms up, stretch, and then exhale that breath. Let it go. Awesome job. Thank you for doing it and have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you hopefully online again soon.